part of analyzing American murder. And now we're seeing the confession. Chris Watts has just confessed his father is touching and massaging his back, even though he told him that he murdered his wife. And at this point, he's blaming her for the murder of the children. And they're trying to figure out where they are. They're in a freaking oil tank. And, the emotional level of Ronnie Watts is definitely on the spectrum as well. This man has nothing will shock him. I mean, these are his own grandchildren, his flesh and blood. And he's just found out they're in an oil tank. I didn't know what else to do. What else to do? Options A, don't murder your kids. B, get a divorce, walk away. C, get into a car, drive away, and never come back and never see them. D, just leave. E, move in with that girlfriend. F, any option except harm the children. And if you did harm them already, don't disrespect them so badly that you put them in an oil tank, for God's sakes, destroying the bodies. I mean, I cannot imagine how a person can hug a child and then put him in an oil tank. You have to be a big psychopath. Look at these tanks. I mean, and the people endangered their life. Please, God, forgive me. What do you think? Is there even an option to forgive? There's a saying by the Israeli poet Bialik, who said, the devil did not invent a revenge that is suitable for the murder of a little child. He said that in connection to mass murder of Jews in Russia, but this definitely applies to this case. There is no revenge that the devil can invent for the murder of a child. When you murder a child, I mean, and now they're also like, I mean, how could these? I understood later that she said she really had a difficult time with this investigation, but they're so poker face. Look at them. They're just, I mean, they must have seen a lot of bad things, but so he went to this field, and this is what he did with his wife, the mother of his children. And and look at this, 8 inches, 8 inches. They shove. It's a sheet. Oh God, he leaves a sheet of his wife. I mean, I did not hurt these girls. There's no problem with spreading lies about the woman he murdered. I also think that he killed them before the mom came home. I also think. Or maybe he killed them right after, it's like he says, but and they want to understand why he did it. He's not a monster, he's an uninvolved psychopath. He's just a person that doesn't have any emotions. I did not kill my baby. So I don't know who he's lying to, but these 3 days before the murders, going back, how can somebody? You think you could leave your husband with kids for 2 days, for God's sakes? She, this shows you how long was she with them in North Carolina? She was with weeks with them. Just 2 days he had to be with them. Oh God, I love you so much. I am still in shock. We are having a little boy. I'm so excited and happy. Thank you for letting me hold you this morning, poor woman. It felt good. Your letter is on the counter. So she wrote him a love letter because she didn't realize, my dearest Chris. She has so much love to give, but she gave it to the wrong person. I miss watching you laugh and play with the kids. I love seeing. She. I can't and won't lose you without fighting for us. I will always fight for our marriage. Love always, Shanann. It's understandable if she was talking to a normal human being and not a psychopath that doesn't want to fight for a marriage. That's it. This is my favorite part of the documentary. Ah, it's so rare to see justice in this world. So rare. Face the wall. This is what he should be looking at, not beautiful children, not a beautiful wife, but a wall.
In just the last 10 minutes, we have confirmed that Shanann's husband and the father of her two children, Chris Watts, has confessed.
Unfortunately, he's not the only one who. I mean, most murderers are the husband or the boyfriend, and what's rare here is that he killed also the children, and the way he disposed of the bodies, and the fact that she showed such a beautiful picture of a picture perfect family on social media. With many people got to know them through the videos, and that's all there's left of them now. Videos.
Neighbors here, some of them are still outside tonight. They're all on edge.
So this is the vigil. People crying. Good morning, baby. Are the girls up? Good morning. They're watching cartoons in bed. This is just 2 days before she was murdered. Meanwhile, there's this going on.
Children, and he's got his own kids, and I think she was kind of uncomfortable because she's not back in her family. Put that in context. Is that a fair statement of what I'm saying? I guess. Okay, that's the one who did you ever see?
There's nothing special about her. Just
anything about his kids being a problem, anything about his wife being a problem.
no, she was like, I'm overjoyed you have a wife and children, sure. Well, she obviously knows that. She's not going to admit it, but obviously she probably did have to do something. She knew about this. I mean, she Googled her. He lies so much. Yeah, all you had to do, and you did, was Google her on Facebook. Look for her on Facebook and see that they are married and expecting another baby, actually. So, great time to have an affair. The man just found out he's having a baby. You have to be a pretty shitty person to do that. Some women are just attracted to men that are married with children. It's a psychological complex. Yeah, she's another person who doesn't take responsibility for anything. Makes you